our weekly video game show, and this week we have a very retro-styled show for you, with Shooty Skies, The Escapist, The Walking Dead, and PewDiePie, The Legend of our Brofist, all looking spectacularly 8-bit. Let's get to our 3 reviews in 3 minutes. Okay, first up this week we have The Escapist, The Walking Dead, and this takes the wonderful 8-bit style of the Escapist game and mashes it with the Walking Dead franchise. Now, rather than the original game, The Escapist, you're no longer escaping a prison. Instead, you follow the story of Rick as he wakes up in a hospital, and you must help him escape the hospital and then make his way out into the zombie apocalypse. His story crosses 5 different environments, and along the way he meets a variety of survivors. You must posse up this gang of individuals who make up famous names from both the TV show and the comic, and make them into a cohesive unit. And make sure they stick to their daily routines to keep their mood up as you move through locations such as Green Family Farm and the Merryweather Correctional Facility. Collecting loot to craft items and collecting guns will help you survive the zombie hordes, but can you make your way to the end of this nightmare? Well, I say nightmare, but we quite enjoyed it, ending up giving this game a 7 out of 10. Next we have PewDiePie, The Legend of the Brofist, the game that has you lead the legendary YouTuber across a retro-style 8-bit platform game along with a host of other YouTubers along the way to help you out. Now, while you might be expecting a free-to-play microtransaction game, PewDiePie instead went with a full premiere title. This means for one single payment you are good to go on the whole game. And whilst this might put some people off, you certainly get a retro game that's worth the money, as you are able to move through the many environments of this stunning platformer. This game actually has a lot in common with the Mario titles, as after each stage you're lifted out into an open world map screen where you can pick which level to play next. Levels range from battling through PewDiePie's own house to leaping down his highway atop roofs of cars, as you battle the evil barrels and face off against huge bosses including a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Voice acting from YouTube stars and a witty script should keep YouTube fans entertained, as well as plenty of unlocks to keep them going, and that's why we've given this game an 8 out of 10. Okay, finally this week we have Shooty Skies, and this is the latest game from the minds behind Crossy Road, and you can see a lot of their design style in this. This one's an endless shooter that sees you scrolling endlessly up the screen, controlling your direction with your finger. Controls are one-to-one, so as you drag your ship around, it will dart around with you. And the only thing you have to worry about is if you want to take your finger off the screen to charge a power shot. But as I said, this game comes from the developers of Crossy Road, and you can see the DNA of that game throughout this, from the isometric style to the free-to-play model. Despite the fact you're scrolling up the screen, underneath you everything is in that same off-kilter perspective that Crossy Road fans will know and love. While the free-to-play model doesn't see you paying for anything other than the unlock of extra characters. It's a fantastic bullet hell shooter, which has led us to give it a 9 out of 10. Okay, that's it for this week. Remember to like, share, subscribe, or even dislike if you don't enjoy this video, and we will be back with more Click Swipe Play next week.